Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Irish Juniper. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what a good rapport is. I had read this information on this website called betterup.com. First, I'd like to define what a good rapport is. A rapport is defined as being friendly, having a harmonious relationship where there's mutual agreement, understanding, empathy, and which makes the communication flow well. And once you have built good rapport, there is an implicit assumption of positive intent between both people that makes your interactions easier. Have you ever felt an instant connection? In a professional setting, building a rapport can take extra work and intention. According to Linda Tickle Degnan and Robert Rosenthal, here are some components to be present in a relationship: mutual attentiveness, positivity, and coordination. How to build a rapport: make a good introduction, make a good first impression, actively listen, ask engaging questions, be aware of your body language, find commonalities, and lead with empathy and respect. Show interest in the whole person. Here are some ways that you can benefit from having a good rapport. You can gain a relationship that is trusting, and that with that trust allows you to be vulnerable with a person. Some other positivity is, like a salesperson, in sales, they'd spend more time with an individual. They would be most likely charismatic, outgoing, and friendly, and they would show interest in a person. So in turn, as a benefit, they would make more sales than anybody else. Science says that social interactions are a critical part of overall health, happiness, and longevity. It's like making an investment. So to invest in social health, it would improve on your health, so your health wouldn't suffer. I like to think of it as making a commitment. Having an earnest interest with intent would lead to a friendship or a relationship established that is long-lasting. So to continuously work on it. Data tells us that those with low social connections experience more chronic diseases like cardiovascular and immune disorders and high blood pressure. It can also lead to increased mental health problems like anxiety, depression, and even suicide. It also increases risk factors for health problems. Other negative factors are loneliness. Loneliness can make you more likely to suffer from stress, inflammation, and even high blood pressure. Here's how you can be more ready to start investing in your relationship. And these are some questions that were asked that I had answered, and so it can get you to thinking how you can improve on relationships and build a better rapport. The first question that was asked was, what's the best advice you ever received? And the answer that I had given was, never stop. The second question was, what's something you're really proud of? I said, my family, my children. They are so smart and strong, bright, funny, and witty. The next question was, what's something that most people don't know about you? Well, my assumption was that they may not know that I always meant it and I never forget. If you can have any superpower, what would it be and why? I answered, to fix anything, because I like how things function and operate and work as a whole. What's one book that you always come back to read and why? I chose The Outsiders because two worlds collide and I can relate to either side. How was your day? I said, good. I had gotten a lot accomplished, and a better idea of which direction I may be going. What's something new you've learned recently? I've learned a new outlook that isn't necessarily new, but almost feels as such. While some things never change, some things remain somewhat similar or close to what it was before, but some things are different. What's one problem in your work that you wish you can solve tomorrow? I said, better pay. What are you looking for in life? Wholeness, having things exactly how I want it to be. So those are just simple questions, but self-reflection and just a way to think of, you know, my life. It's just meditating upon it, seeing where I may be, the here and the now, in the future. I suppose thinking about how others might be reacting or responding to my response, or just any interaction that I might have with an individual, and helps me to be more mindful of being present and aware of paying attention, having a better communication with an individual, so that way they genuinely and honestly believe that I'm showing interest and the whole self, to gain credibility, and so people know that I really mean it. I think this is helpful information, and something that I'm going to continue to do is in myself, educating myself, and for improving upon things, and to help me become a successful woman, all endeavors in my life, whatever my goals may be, whatever my plans may be, that I'm actively thinking about it and seeing ways that I can improve. And so establishing and building a good rapport and gaining credibility is very important if I want to work out in the community, if I'm going to be somebody that is a productive community member that is actively involved in certain areas, and as well as just improving on myself as an individual. I suppose that you want positivity and you want mostly good interactions, rather than having conflict and situations occur, misunderstandings, arguments, continuing to have unhealthy relationships with individuals where there's nothing to benefit from it, and not wanting to work on it. So anyway, I'd like to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, so hopefully this was helpful for all people watching, and I hope to see you again. I hope you continue to follow me and watch me learn and grow as a person. Thank you again. Have a good night.